Alright friends, in this video we'll try to understand a bit about container orchestration, rather why we need container orchestration. So for a fraction of a second, just imagine with your eyes closed, you're standing in between of a large data center. Well, till you can see with your eyes, you can just see racks of servers physically connected. Now, if I just ask you to look for a virtual machine in this entire data center, and virtual machine ID is maybe something like multiple alphanumeric characters, something vague like this, and I ask you to connect to each physical server and look for it. Now that would be really a painful task. Luckily, we don't have to do it because we have control plane systems which are built to manage them. Like, to some extent, in containerization world, this is also where orchestration is going to play a role. Not just figuring out which container and where it is running, but for a lot of things. Uh, of course, you can run a single container on a virtual machine. Even in your laptop, uh, you can run more than one containers also in a virtual machine. Context is how to control it in a way that you can choose that I want to auto scale these controllers. So scalability is something, how would you manage, right? That's something which natively containers don't bring in. So just using a docker command, you can run multiple containers, but to auto scale them, right, you need some sort of orchestrator on top of it. Managing its availability, so you need some sort of management tool on top of it to make sure that if the container goes down, right, it can come up. So that kind of availability factor is also required. Distribution of traffic coming in through this. Now you may have like 10 copies of web servers running on containers. How would you load the, you know, connection to these them? If one of the containers goes down, comes up, how will load balancer come to know about it? So for that purpose also you need some tooling around it to figure out which service is running where. Discoverability is also something which is not built in inside with containers. Overall resource management, if you look at it, how will you look at overall fleet of servers, how much compute you have and how many containers are running, which container will run where, right? So all these things which come as a part of management, right, also is not available built in inside Docker. So you need a tooling for these things. Along with that, generally when you look at container orchestration, it also brings in some additional value, not just management of things, but handling rolling updates and rollbacks. So the moment you want to do a container image update, right, it would initiate based on what model of deployment you are looking at. If it fails, you can do a rollback with it. So all this is the container orchestrator will bring in you as an additional value creation. It will support for monitoring and locking of these containers, and overall it will make your life much more easy to handle hundreds and thousands of containers with it, right? So it basically abstracts away entire the infrastructure management for us, in terms of all these activities which are required to be done for running the containers. Without an orchestrator would be manual and would come on your head to manage. All that is taken away with a management tool. So overall, you could say that container orchestration simplifies management and centralization of your controls across the entire fleet, making it giving you better scalability, enhanced availability, streamlining the deployment and update process for you. It's beneficial when it has a complex distributed system, with multiple containers running together and delivered through a large cluster of servers. So it really creates a lot of value to have this in place. Right. So in the next video, we'll talk more on Kubernetes. I just wanted to establish that why we need container orchestration. Kubernetes is one of the most popular container orchestration service, and we'll talk a bit about that in the next video. Thank you everyone for watching the video.